All right, OG school, welcome back. Everyone says crypto is a Wild West, and they're not wrong. It's packed with opportunity, but man, it is also full of pitfalls. So think of this as your survival guide. We are going to break down the most common traps that take beginners out of the game so you can make it through your first year and come out stronger. So let's just dive right into the big question. Why do so many people get absolutely wrecked when they first jump into crypto? The easy answer, the one you always hear, is that they just, pick the wrong coin. They bet on the wrong project. But what if that's not the real story at all?
And here's the thing, this is so important. For most beginners, it's almost never about picking a bad coin. Nope, it's about falling for psychological and technical traps they never even saw coming. Look, success in your first year isn't about finding that magical 100x gem. It's about learning to spot and sidestep the landmines.
Okay, so let's start with the most obvious threats. These are the scams, the traps set by people who have one goal and one goal only: to get their hands on your crypto. And trust me, they are everywhere, and they are shockingly good at catching people who aren't prepared. Now check this out, because this is pretty clever. You have two totally different scams here that push the exact same buttons. On one side, you've got fake airdrops promising free money. All you have to do is connect your wallet, right? And they create this insane urgency. Then on the other side, you've got the Telegram support scammers. You ask a simple question in a group, and bam, someone slides into your DMs pretending to be a helpful admin. Either way, the goal is exactly the same: to get you to click a bad link and sign a transaction that drains your wallet. So how do you defend yourself? It really just comes down to a few disciplined habits. First, and I need you to burn this into your memory, real admins or support members will never DM you first, ever. If you just remember that one rule, you will dodge probably 90% of these scams. Seriously. Beyond that, be paranoid. Use a separate burner wallet for interacting with new stuff. That's just a wallet with a little bit of crypto you can afford to lose. And get in the habit of revoking wallet permissions. The bottom line is simple. If you didn't go looking for it, just don't connect to it. Period. Okay, so we've covered the outright theft. Now let's talk about something a little more subtle. This trap isn't about someone hacking your wallet. It's about using social media and hype to trick you into making bad decisions, using your own emotions against you. You have absolutely seen this. You're just scrolling through social media, and there it is, a screenshot of some mind-blowing profit. Somebody turned a few $100 into a down payment on a car overnight. And you feel it, right? Your heart starts beating a little faster. You get that feeling, that FOMO, that you are missing out. That feeling is the bait. And this chart shows you exactly why that bait is so dangerous. You're seeing that one giant, beautiful green bar. That's the one massive win they decided to share with the world. But what you don't see are those 99 little red bars right next to it. Those are all the losses they never, ever talk about. It's called survivorship bias. You're only seeing the winning lottery ticket, not the mountain of losing ones they bought to get there. Now, this hype is especially powerful when it comes to meme coins, and they almost always follow this exact playbook. You have the launch, the insiders and early birds get in for cheap, and by the time you're feeling that intense FOMO, well, you're usually entering right here at stage 3. And what comes right after peak retail FOMO? You guessed it, a huge correction. You, my friend, have just become their exit liquidity. It's a harsh term, but it just means you're the person buying their coins at the top while they're cashing out their profits. To fight this, you have to change your entire mindset. A screenshot is not research. It's just an ad. Use influencers to discover new projects to look into, sure, but never as a signal to buy. And just remember this rule of thumb. If a coin is suddenly all over your timeline, you're probably late, not early. It is always, always better to miss a pump than to chase one and get burned. Moving fast without a plan isn't trading, it's just gambling. All right, our final category of traps. These aren't set by scammers or influencers. These traps are different. These are the ones we set for ourselves, the unforced errors we make because of a gap in our basic knowledge. And the biggest mistake of all is not understanding that crypto moves in massive, predictable cycles. So many beginners join during the euphoria phase, when everything is going straight up. You feel like a genius. You think, this is easy. But then the correction. The inevitable crash hits. The market drops 50, 60, 70%. And because you don't realize this is a normal part of the cycle, you panic. You think it's over, and you sell everything right at the bottom. So how do you avoid that gut-wrenching experience? You study history. Go look at the charts of previous Bitcoin cycles. You'll see these huge swings are a feature of this market, not a bug. If you expect the roller coaster, you won't be surprised by the drops. And, critically, have a plan. Know your exit points before you even click buy. Just remember this phrase: in crypto, volatility is mandatory, panic is optional. Another huge, costly mistake is just ignoring security. And this brings us to a super important concept: self-custody. It just means that you and only you control the keys to your crypto. Leaving all your long-term investments sitting on some random, sketchy exchange is one of the single biggest, most unnecessary risks you can take. This part is totally non-negotiable. For day-to-day trading, stick to the biggest, most well-known exchanges. Why? Because they're less likely to get hacked or just vanish with your funds. But for anything you plan on holding for the long haul, you have to move it to a wallet you control, ideally a hardware wallet. Think of it this way. In the old financial world, the bank is responsible for security. In crypto, you are the bank. Security isn't some add-on, it's the whole foundation. Okay, so let's tie this all together. We've looked at scams that target you from the outside, hype that fools you, and the mistakes you can make all on your own. But there's a common thread, a root cause that runs through every single one of these traps. So what is it? What's the secret ingredient? What's the one thing that scammers, hype machines, and market cycles all use to trip up beginners? Here it is. It's these 3 psychological triggers. Every single trap we've talked about is designed to push one of these buttons. Greed is what makes you click on that too good to be true airdrop. Fear, specifically the fear of missing out, is what makes you buy a meme coin at the very top. And authority bias, that's what makes you blindly trust an influencer's screenshot instead of doing your own research. These are the backdoors to your brain that they're trying to exploit. And that really brings us to the ultimate lesson here. This market is a massive amplifier. It rewards logic, discipline, and patience, but it punishes emotional, reactive decisions with incredible speed. If you can learn to master your own emotions, you basically neutralize most of the risk before it even gets to you. So I want to leave you with a completely new goal for your first year. I know, everyone comes here dreaming of getting rich. That's totally normal. But in your first year, that is the absolute wrong target. It just sets you up to fall for every trap we've covered. Your #1 mission is simply this: to survive, to stay in the game, to protect your capital, to learn the ropes, to dodge the scams, and to get your own psychology under control. If you can just do that for 1 full year, I promise you, you will already be miles ahead of almost everyone else. The profit is a byproduct of survival and discipline. So that's the code. Crypto isn't just a tech game or a finance game. Underneath it all, it is a psychological game. You're playing against your own greed and fear. Master your mind and you give yourself a real shot at winning. Now go play it smart, OG school.